Hi there, it's Steve Perkins from the Muscle Kitchen. They call me the cooking buff because I guess I do know what I'm doing in the kitchen. Here I am in my kitchen, and it's not really prettied up for you, but it's real. It's ready to cook my breakfast. Number two, I actually have technically two breakfasts. The first breakfast is the fruit juice, fresh fruit with yogurt, and currently I'm putting hemp seed on yogurt and cinnamon. It's a really great combination. Even though technically it's fruit all by itself, the yogurt is not a really bad thing to combine it with. Almost everything else is not recommended. Give it a try. I think you'll find it's your stomach will love you for it. Plus it sets up the metabolism for the rest of the day. Breakfast number two is, I usually have some eggs. Good, fertile, free-range, vital eggs. The color doesn't matter too much apparently, but when you break open the egg, the yolk should be yellow, almost orange ideally. That means it's really vital and it hasn't had a lot of goofing and messing around with it. And the shells itself should be fairly thick. If they're really thin shells, then maybe the hen wasn't very happy. Maybe they're not being truthful about how the hens and roosters interacted. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is my protocol. Eggs are at room temperature. Never go from refrigerator to hot fry pan. The radical change is very bad news. Here's my fry pan. I got a fabulous starfruit pan. And I know I'm turning her all over the place. Anyhow, get the pan hot first and then put oil in. Old Chinese proverb, and it really does work. Hot pan, cold oil, food no stick. If you're having problems with food sticking to your pans, give the pan a chance to get really hot first, or as hot as you're going to bake or cook with it. Then put the oil in, let the oil warm up a tiny bit, and then put your food in. It works perfectly, and the cleanup is a breeze. Anyhow, I always use coconut oil. It's amazing. It's from a local health food store. Yeah, it costs a little bit, but that whole thing lasts 2 or 3 months for 2 of us. And we use it a lot. I use it to reverse some medical problems. Hepatitis C, in fact, and elevated PSAs. So it's not just cutesy for cooking, for flavor, but it is a beautiful, sweet flavor, and it has a very high burning point, so you can use it even to fry with, or even deep fry, although that's kind of a waste. It's expensive oil to be used just for deep frying, which I avoid anyhow. Who needs to deep fry anything? I mean, come on. What else? And then I always try to get some veggies in. Always have to get some veggies, so I'm going to put in some green onions and some sprouts, and here's some guacamole, and maybe even a Roma tomato. But right now this is getting too hot, so I need to turn this down. It's all about timing, and filming stuff while you're cooking is really a hard thing to do by yourself. Anyhow, my pan is too hot now. Too hot. It's too darn hot. Anyhow, I will splice this later when I get the food done. I just want to show you the basics of cooking breakfast. There's another couple recipes on my website and in the book, Danhao eggs, and another which is very simple about how to hard boil eggs to retain nutrients. And it's you actually don't even boil the water. You don't even boil the eggs. That's on my website too, and it's called Not Boiled Eggs. If you've never had these eggs before, they just taste so amazing when they're cooked very slowly over a long period of time, from refrigerator to room temperature and then to the heat source. The flavor is just amazing, but also the nutrients don't get screwed up, so you get what you're paying for. If you're paying 50 cents a piece for eggs, $5 for a dozen, and that's generally what you will be paying for organic fertile eggs. it's a bargain. 50 cents. 50 cents for this. The cholesterol, that's all hype. It's not truthful what we've been hearing about that high density cholesterol and low density lipoproteins. It's all designed to make us scared, and so they can sell us more stented drugs and cholesterol, this and that. And I will get down to the truth for this in a future episode. But for right now, let's leave it at that. Let's see, Stephen Perkins, Muscle Kitchen, and signing off for right now. Bye.